Hello everyone, welcome back. Yesterday I completed past tense. With that, I started simple future also. And in that, we completed use of simple future tense and we did one exercise. Today, I'll start with this structure of simple future tense, which was left yesterday. Simple future tense, I told you the structure of verb, and that structure is use of shall or will. And with that, first form of verb. That is the structure of verb. And now here we have structure of sentences in different kinds of sentences. First, we have affirmative sentence here. Now subject, we have I and we. Auxiliary verb, here we have shall. And here main verb is played. First form of verb. Your sentence is I shall play. We shall play. You have this you, he, she. Then he will play. They will play. This will be your sentence in affirmative. Now negative sentence. If you have negative, you have to use not with shall or will. Your subject here, I, we. I shall not play. We shall not play. Then you have you will not play. He will not play. This is negative sentence. Now we have interrogative here. Interrogative sentence. Shall I play or shall we play? Will you play? This is interrogative using shall or will in the starting. Then we have interrogative using WH word. These WH words given there, why, where, when. Where shall I play or where shall we play? If you have to use will, where will you play or where will he play or when will he play? The negative interrogative sentence. That is will not, and it's written won't. This is a contraction of will not. Won't you play? Negative interrogative sentence without WH word. And now with WH word, interrogative, who won't play? So these are the structure of different sentences in simple future. Now, next we have future continuous. Let's see what's written here. The future continuous refers to an action that is expected to continue for some time in the future. So at some future time, that work will be in continuation, will be going on. This example, the timeline given here. My sister will be studying from 7 to 9 p.m. in the evening. So this time period is future time period. You can see here in the timeline, 7 to 9. This is time period of future. And speaking time, present time is 6. So that means in future, from 7 to 9, what she will be doing? She will be studying. Now, structure of verb in future continuous. You have to use will or shall. With that, be and ing form of verb or present participle. So in this sentence, the structure of verb is will be studying. This shows the sentence is in future continuous. Now, next we have use of future continuous. The future continuous tense is used to denote a definite action in the future. Something will happen definitely and it will be in continuation. There we use future continuous. My mother will be joining her office tomorrow. So tomorrow shows future time. So here we have will be joining, but it's a definite work here. Next one, refer to a pre-scheduled future plan. Some plan there which is scheduled before. There we can use simple future tense. The selection committee will be meeting in an hour's time. It's a plan and it's arranged plan. So here we have will be meeting. Now one note is given there. Note that the same idea can also be expressed using the present continuous tense. We have read in present continuous that to show some future action, we can use present continuous also. But the degree of certainty is greater when the future continuous tense is used. But when we are using this will be meeting, this shows more surety. We'll use present continuous there. The selection committee is going to meet in an hour's time. This shows less surety or less certainty. Next one, refer to a longer ongoing future action interrupted by another shorter future action. See this example. Seema will be sleeping when I reach home. Two verbs here, two actions here. One is sleeping and one is reach. So before this work, what she'll be doing, or at this time, what Seema will be doing will be sleeping. At some future time, she will be sleeping. Here it's given there that at this future time, she will be sleeping. And that future time is mentioned with this word, when I reach home. When you have two actions or verbs in a sentence, and here you are using future continuous, in next one, you have to use simple present. So we have reach here. That is first form of verb. Now we have one exercise here. Fill in the blanks with simple future or future continuous forms of the verbs given in the brackets. First one is done here. I don't want to come to your house in the evening. All of you will be watching TV. Then, and I will feel really bored. So in first blank, we have future continuous will be watching. And in the second blank, we have will feel, simple future. Now, next one. When Dinesh's flight lands, Suresh will be boarding. Suresh will be boarding another flight at the same time. Next one. We dash her any further. Her mom dash for her at home. Now in first sentence, you have the words here, not delay. So we'll write here, we shall not delay her any further. her mom will be waiting for her at home. Now, next sentence. Deepak has had fever since last night. He dash to school tomorrow. Words given here are not come. So your answer is he will not come to school tomorrow. Sentence E. I dash to your house first and then we dash together for the movie. So first blank. I shall come to your house first and then we shall go together for the movie. Sentence F. Don't worry if you haven't yet received any letter from your uncle. He dash to you soon. Word given there is write. So your answer is he will write to you soon. Next, Rita and Mahin travel to work by the same train. They dash each other this morning. What is meet? Your answer is they will be meeting each other this morning. Next, when Ali dash home, his mother dash dinner for the family. Your answer, the first blank. When Ali will reach home, his mother will be cooking dinner for the family. So that is the exercise. Now, next we have structure of future continuous. First, we have affirmative sentence here. Subjects I and be. With that, usually we write shall. So shall, then be, and ing form main verb. So I shall be studying. We shall be studying. If you have other subjects here, he, she, they, you, it, then you have to write will. He will be studying. You will be studying. Now see negative sentence. In negative sentence, you have to use not with shall and will. So your sentence will become, I shall not be studying. We shall not be studying. Or if you take this other subject, she will not be studying. They will not be studying. Okay. Next is interrogative sentence now. Without WH word. Shall, you have to write in starting. Shall I be working? Or will you be working? Will he be working? This is a structure of interrogative sentence in future continuous. Next, using WH word. Where shall I be working? Where will you be working? And if you have to make it negative, then won't he be working? Won't she be working? Won't means will not. So that is the structure. Now next comes future perfect tense. The future perfect refers to the completion of an action before another action in future. This example, by the end of next month, Jessica will have left for her hostel. That means in future, before any other action in future, that first work will be completed. See this timeline, how they have shown here. This one, by the end of the month, Jessica will have left the hostel. So here we have action 1, Jessica leaves the hostel, and then action 2, month comes to an end. So before this end of the next month, he will leave that. So for that thing here, that is that work which is getting completed, there you have to use will have left. Okay. After that, you have structure of verb in future perfect. You have to use will or shall. With that, you have to use have and then past participle. Past participle, that is third form of verb. So in that sentence, we have modal auxiliary, will, auxiliary word is have, and past participle of leave, left is there. So this is future perfect tense. Let's see this exercise now. Fill in the blanks with the future perfect tense forms of verbs given in the brackets. So you have to fill in future perfect tense. This structure of verb you have to use. First is done. Amrita will have completed her graduation by next year. This is done. Let's see this one. By 6 p.m. tomorrow, I shall have finished writing this essay. So shall there, with that we are writing have, and third form of finish, finished. C, the medical scientist will have discovered a cure for cancer within the next 20 years. Next sentence. Several countries in South Asia dash as powerful nations in the next decade. So future perfect tense of this word is will have risen. Several countries in South Asia will have risen as powerful nations in the next decade. Next sentence. Sheila is in charge of the annual maintenance of these machines. She dash all the machines before this week ends. So your answer is she will have checked. Sentence F. By 2020, we dash all the children in the country. So future perfect tense of this here is we shall have educated. Next one. My brother dash for Mumbai by next week. Word given here is leave. So future perfect tense of this is my brother will have left for Mumbai by next week. So that is your future perfect tense. Now, this is the last one, future perfect continuous tense. Let's see what's written here. The future perfect continuous tense refers to a longer action at a particular time in the future. It denotes an action that started before and will continue through a longer period of time in the future. But at some future time, that work will start, and at some other future time only, that work will be in continuation. In such condition, we will use future perfect continuous tense. Okay. Now, structure of future perfect continuous is use of will or shall. With that, have. With have, right, been. And with that, present participle. That is ing form of verb. Right? Now, we have structure of the future continuous here in declarative sentence, or you can call it affirmative. This is the example. Mr. Dubey will have been working in our school for 20 years next Monday. The work which started before, and by that future time, that work will be in continuation. After that, you have the structure which I told you, will or shall, with that have, and then been and ing form of verb or present participle. Next, interrogative sentences. This is example here, same sentence. Mr. Dubey will have been working in our school for 20 years next Monday. Now change it to interrogative. So we'll write this auxiliary verb here, will. It is interrogative, so we'll start with this word. Then subject, will Mr. Dubey, and then have been working, this is the verb here, in our school for 20 years next Monday. And in the last, question mark. So this is interrogative sentence in future perfect continuous. Next, we have negative sentence here. You have to add not with the modal auxiliary. So your sentence becomes, Mr. Dubey will not have been working in our school for 20 years next Monday. So this is the structure of the verb. Next, you have using the future perfect continuous. The future perfect continuous tense is used to refer to a long action before a particular time in future. Some future time is there, and that work will be in continuation which started at some future time only. You will feel very exhausted on reaching New York, as you will have been traveling for nearly 21 hours. That at some future time will start traveling, and this traveling will continue. This time period is given there for nearly 21 hours. And when he'll reach, that will be in continuation. So here we have will have been traveling. So this part shows sentence is in future perfect continuous, or you can say that in such condition, you can use future perfect continuous tense, right? Now, next point. A future ongoing action that will begin before a point of time in future and will continue beyond that time. See this example. Latika will have been watching the news by the time her husband arrives home. So by this time, when husband is arriving, what she will be doing? Watching news, which she will start at some future time only. And at this future time, she will be doing this work. That work will be in continuation. So here we have will have been watching, and in the next verb we have simple present tense here, arrives. Okay. In such sentences, don't use past tense in second verb. Now next we have this exercise. This is fill in the blanks with appropriate forms of verbs in the future perfect continuous. So you have to write future perfect continuous tense here of the words given in the brackets. So first one, they dash, word is prepare for their entrance examinations for 1 week before they fill their forms. So future perfect continuous tense of this verb will be they will have been preparing. Our answer is will have been preparing for their entrance examination for 1 week before they fill their forms. Second sentence, my friends dash word is watch a movie before they leave for shopping. Now future perfect continuous here. My friends will have been watching a movie before they leave for shopping. Now third sentence. The college fest dash what is go on for many days before the exam schedule announced. Your answer is the college fest will have been going on for many days before the exam schedule announced. So that was the exercise related to future perfect continuous. Now next one. Fill in the blanks with appropriate form of verbs given in brackets. Please refer to the tense form mentioned in brackets. The first one has been done. Okay. In bracket, you have tenses given. So you have to write according to these tenses and verbs given there in bracket just after the blank. You have to use those words in the tenses which are given in brackets after the sentence, right? First is done already. He dashed me to complete the project. Word help, change it to simple future, or you have to write simple future of this verb. So your answer is will help. Next one. I dash, word is pack, the bag later. Tense is future continuous tense. So your answer is I will be packing the bag later. Third sentence. The children dash some cookies for their midnight feast. Word is by, and tense which you have to use here is future continuous. So your answer is the children will be buying some cookies for their midnight feast. Will be buying, B-U-Y-I-N-G. Fourth sentence. The singer dash a song before the dance performance tomorrow. You have to use future perfect. Word here is sing. Your answer is the singer will have sung a song before the dance performance tomorrow. Sentence number 5. Sita dash a cake for her father before he wakes up next morning. Tense is future perfect and word is bake. So what do you have to write here? Sita will have baked a cake for her father before he wakes up next morning. Right? Now, last sentence. The little bird dash away before the eagle spots it. Word is fly and tense is future perfect again. Your answer is The little bird will have flown, F-L-O-W-N, flown away before the eagle spots it. So that was exercise mixed one, all the future. I hope you have understood all the tenses very clearly. With this, I end up today's class. Meet you next time. So goodbye, all of you, and stay home, stay safe, and take care.